Subscribe for your girl Obiko.
Sultana Dombo, according to her, she did hear rumors where Mide is saying that Sultana, is interested in Bright. According to her, from where to where? Bright, you also have Bright telling Jita, girl, now we sit on benches, so this dressing with the dress, or be steady. Of course, Mensa also picked immunity. Mensa with immunity. Anyway, you have Joanna telling Tracy that Tracy, you've forgotten. If culture is giving you attitude, it's because you said you are interested in Queen. Have you forgotten you said something like that? It is how culture is looking at. Baby girl, for me, I'm like, girl, Tracy told culture already. It's not like he doesn't know. It is finally 9:90. It's good morning. Your face are done with morning exercise. You have the labbers. That is Bright and Midday on super chills. Now Jason goes to the kitchen to prepare something for himself and for Sultana, who is still in bed. The housemaid, my body, the echo, sleeping on floor is not the matin. You have baby girl Doris coming to the kitchen and asking Jason why he got 4 packs of Indomie. And boy say, 2 for me, 2 for Sultana. And girl say, now wow, you did see your mate, referring to Denari. Then boy said, I'm cooking for Sultana. She does not know how to use the stove. You don't say. So finally, he brings the food to girl in bed, and girl is having chit-chat moment over there. Dede equally goes to make sandwich for herself, looking lit in a blonde wig. Hello, welcome to Van Pepe Gold. Thank you so much for clicking you at you. My Jason will not hug it. He day outside with its arms wide open. Joanna could not help but go for a hug and a little kiss on the neck, left, right, back, Sultana finally awake. Joe, it's about to go down. This time, Isabella is still not backing down. She said, I want to be a side chick. Mide. Jason is in a conversation with Tracy, telling Tracy that there are so many ways to fight your battle. You need to fight smart. There is nothing like you are restricted. And he talked about his dissatisfaction with how, from nowhere, fate treated him, leading to him being dragged by Biggie telling him that you dare not talk until you get batteries. So according to Jason, he went to Biggie's diary room last night just to explain his situation. That Biggie, this is what your rule book said. That is how come I challenge fate. If not, I want to abide by your rules. So Biggie gave him batteries and even gave him spare batteries. And yesterday he said he was very hurt. He nearly picked his baggage to leave Biggie's house. I'm like, hey. As much as you are not troublesome, Biggie has also been lenient with you, JC. So don't push his button from where to where you want to go. Hey. Anyway, you have chilled moment. You know, Jason is in the same group with Faith, Thelma. They're busy with their wager rehearsal, dancing back for center. Jason with Joanna. Later, Dede comes over to have conversation. She says she wants to have a private conversation with him. So boys said, let's talk. Then girl is just scanning around, more like there are people here. She says, so where did you say you take me to? Boy said, you know now. After the show, girl said, is it your usual place that you've been worrying me with? Boy said, yes, now Mexico. And about Mexico, he talked about Mexico, a Mexican actress, and Joanna knew the person, so Joanna was all over the conversation, having a stake in it, and the day was quite bored. More like, I came here for Jason, not for you, Joanna. He jokes. Later, after their conversation, Jason wanted to know, what is it that you came to say? She wouldn't say, maybe later on. And you have Joanna say that, Jason, I'm super hungry. Jason said, eat me. I'm a full snack, and they both began to laugh, hugging each other, laughing and being playful. I'm like, hey, now they're talking about the dynamics with Faith and how Faith is overdoing it. According to Jason, I know Faith is not in a good space with me, but I've been very respectful to him. I don't know from where to where he's just made a whole mountain out of a little mole. Cable Boy and Joanna laughing at Jason, saying that he got this obsession for Indomie. And I'm like, it's not an obsession. It's the only meal he can cook. You think say he want a deal with Indomie. That is how come he's eating a few people. Anyway, so with this, you have Imisi finally waking up after her banter with Kola, feeling like some housemate perceive he won't use Sam. She goes to the kitchen. This time around, it's more like, hey, this is my world. Herself with Queen over there. Later, Dede comes over to make something. She couldn't put the stove off, and Jason had to assist her. Doris telling Denari that Isabella asked her something and she's not comfortable. So apparently, according to Isabella, Imisi came telling her that this Doris that you are vibing with Doris said your mouth stinks and you have a bad breath. So Isabella came asking, where did you have this conversation? Girl said, no. This conversation was a conversation I heard Sultana discuss with Joanna. The only thing I said was, Joanna, if you are closer to her, can you tell her about it? And he said they are not too close. And we didn't even talk about names. If I've talked about you with anyone, it would have been maybe Denari. So I don't know what Imisi is saying. And why will Imisi bring this up just when I'm talking to you? I don't get it. So you have Denari saying that gamers then bio. That is what's going on in Biggie's house. So you just be careful. Anyway, Koyin goes to the diary room. He talked about his dynamics with Dede, saying that Dede is not his woman. Dede is not his kind of woman. And if Kola likes Dede, why fight him just because of Dede, a woman that he is not interested in? And if Kola even was a guy man, Koyin would have helped him get to Dede. And he also talked about the whole name calling, the Chihuahua. Like, why would you be calling me this on a show? It hurts me, Biggie, but I'm just trying to find balance and mind my business. It is a show that I've come on. Me, I don't care. They can do whatever they want to do. I know send them. And I'll continue to do whatever I want to do. Biggie, I'm winning this show. If I don't win, no one else fits win. Because, it be me where they lead for this show. That goes to the diary room and she talked about the dynamics in the house, how she's grateful that she got to be saved for another week. But hey, Biggie, it is Mide's birthday. She does not vibe with Mide. So she will not go and fake it with Mide because that girl could be too much. But Doris, Sultana, Isabella, they are the gossips of the house and they have been name calling some housemates. They call Pepanyash. Some Pepanyash, they call Mide something. Every single housemate, they got nicknames for them. So for them to be dragging these girls, then all of a sudden Doris is happy birthday, Mide. She's like, hey, na fake you, na fake you, na fake you. She cannot phantom. She's also talking about the snakes in the house, saying that some people are not there to play games, so they are just there to be showstoppers of other people's games, and she feels it's not healthy. Dede goes to the diary room. She's hurt with what Mide did, and Mide wanted to talk to her, but she said, let's talk about it after the show, because she kind of felt, hey, why should this happen? And she didn't want people to feel like they are fighting. But after the show, Mide did not come again. So on the live show, Mide wanted to explain. She said, let's end it. Now the show ended, Mide has not come, but she's just day her day, minding her business. And when she goes out, she will just get to watch the tape. But just so Mide know, she also got a bestie, and she has one for herself. She's hurt that Kola will be calling Koyin Chihuahua, saying that, and this whole obsession for Kola to say he doesn't understand why Dede will be around somebody like Koyin. She says, Koyin is not my man. I see Koyin like a brother Biggie. So I don't see what the problem is. Why do I need to know something about Koyin before I like him? I don't need anything from him to like him, and she finds it offensive, the behavior of Kola with regards to Koyin, but she want to keep her cool. She talked about the dynamics in the house, how she's hurt, especially with the Mide situation, but hey, if she doesn't win, she thinks Imisi can win, because Imisi is carefree. Imisi doesn't care about anyone. She's just there for the house doing her own thing, and Imisi is different. You have Sultana going in. She was crying. She says she's been very emotional lately. A lot is going on from the eviction night, the live streaming with Ebuka. She's still taking it in. She talked about Koyin and how would Dede drag Koyin weeks back. Then Kola is also dragging Koyin. It's not sitting well with her. And she feels they should stop already, because on a normal day, Koyin is a very sweet, loving boy doing his own thing. He's not slow like people perceive. He's smart, just that he's different, and it's not nice. She also talked about her game strategy. She talked about how she's sticking and staying strong for herself and for her game. She thinks if she does not win, it could be Imisi, Jason, Faith, or Doris who could win the show. And she comes out, she checked on Koyin, have you eaten? Should I get you something? Aww. Kola on a little vibe moment with Dede. He later proceeds to the bar, and the housemates are like, hey, Kola, now you be man, oh, your flex is on top of the roof. Kola wants to talk to Doris with regards to Jason. You also have Mide saying that she equally want to talk to Jason about something. Now, you have Jason spotting Sultan and Mila. Hey, So you went to Biggie's room and you didn't want to come. Or you carry your bed and go back and sleep because, hey, you have capable going to the diary room. He's broken in tears. He feels his broken arm has stopped him from pursuing his career. It's been a lot going on for him. And the things that breaks him down is his fears, being called a bully, which he's far from being. And he talked about the dynamics in the house and the game, and he thinks a potential winner could be Jason, but he feels Jason does not contribute much to wager. That is his opinion. K-Bobo seems like an amazing soul. I wish him all the best post-show. Now, Mide goes to the diary room. Biggie's singing praises for her. Ayomide, you've grown into a very beautiful woman. You are in my house right now. I wish you nothing but the best. So with girls' diary room, yeah, she thinks she's an outspoken person, unlike Dede. Things that Dede will overlook, she wouldn't overlook. And she thinks Dede has ways of talking to people. It is very bad and not pleasant. And she being her friend, she's been accommodating one or two. And she's never said anything bad about Dede. She says the guys wanted to find out how they got to like them. And she told the guys that, oh, me and Dede, we liked you too from the beginning, oh. Then they also asked how they began to be friends. Then she told them that it was Dede who approached her, and they formed alliance to the extent that they even decided that they should not let men separate them, else they will fight. So with that conversation, she doesn't know where she said anything bad concerning Dede, and Dede does not want to listen to her. She says she's tried twice talking to her, and she keeps turning her down. So she just want to give her the space that she needs and enjoy her day. It's her birthday after all. She also brought it up that the day that Dede was beginning to get closer to Joanna, though she was her friend, she will bet her last dollar on that Dede had joined Joanna to laugh at her when Jetta was name-calling her slow. But countless occasions, Dede said they were laughing about a certain matter, and her spirit is not letting go. She feels Dede has ways of being selfish and self-centered, and Dede really did mock her that day. On that day, the two girls were laughing, but we all do not know what made them laugh. And she had explained countless times that Mide, it had nothing to do with you, and I'm hoping she finds a better healing with regards to that. I don't know why Dede would talk to Kola and not want to talk to Mide, but whatever it is what it is. In Dede's diary, she said she doesn't want to be misunderstood and she doesn't want to be seen as they are fighting. But I don't think she said much bad. What I know is that Mide does not say ill about Dede. She says ill about Jason, and she adjusts and does not want Dede to be closer to Jason. For that angle, I know. If not, I don't know those other instances. Anyway, Imisi is awake. Of course, she's had something to eat and she's dragging Joanna today. And you have her saying that, imagine they are saying I got low IQ. You have sort of been like you are far from somebody with low IQ. The questions that you answer, those beauty queens and whatever that they call themselves, them no rich. And you know, Sultana is low-key beefing Joanna, yeah, because of Jason, but she wouldn't want to open up. And girl said she did a little about geography and about the Atlantic Ocean and the Antarctica and the Mandem. She knows a little about them. And now you have faith in a conversation with Joanna. They are on chills, and it is how Sultana is screaming it loud so that Jason will know that something is going on, so that Jason will let Joanna be. Whatever that it is what it is. They are gamers at the end of the day, but I'm not naive. I know some people are nursing feelings for others. Wahala. Adios.